me know if y'all messing with that theme song. Send some hearts up for the main look theme song. Hey,
Yeah, ho.
hey.
Yeah, ho. Hey, hey, man, look.
Hey.
I'm on it.
Hey.
Go get the bread if you want it.
Hey.
Don't try to copy, can't duplicate me. I'm one of a kind, you can't clone it. Start some shit and I'm ready.
No, hold it back or just let me go.
Man, look on Power 99.
You can catch me on your radio. Hey, I'm moving.
Everything I said has been proven.
My mind frame gotta win the game. Now we ain't doing no losing. My trap house booming. I'm slanging, closing this music.
One man should have all his power.
I got the juice and I UKL. You know I gotta keep this shit Memphis.
Downtown doing brunch and mimosas, slapping ass on your woman.
Facts.
We don't read
Hey.
for the same. I'm trying to get my name.
If the conversation ain't conversation, I walk away just like, hey man, I'm fresh as hell and I'm steady repping my hood. Don't interfere with that, man, look. She fine as hell and she twerking like she should. That ass is looking fat, hey man, look. Hey, that was so bumping. All platforms next week, man. Hey. Hey. It could get you. And that's a fucking fag, man. Look. Yeah, ho. Yeah, ho. Hey, man, look. Man, look. Hey, man, look.
Hey, 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 hey.
Keep the chopper close by like a Vietnamese. All I see is the cheese. Ain't shit you can do to change that. I don't give a fuck what a nigga got to say. Yeah. Add it to my list of accomplishments. Bitch, nigga, don't compare me to a regular fella.
I need y'all to go to Power99DaMixx.
Share the line, y'all. Everybody's watching, share their junk.
Go ahead.
Got a problem with it, you can suck my dick. I don't fuck with these niggas, I ain't got no money to feed niggas.
Listen, we almost at
500
1,000.
better to get you a verse,
Go
and
to
you
the
know
main
I'm gonna kill
little
it, better
page
get
and
you
go
a hearse. Hey,
Share
hey.
the page.
Hey man, look, I'm fresh as hell and I'm steady repping my hood. Don't interfere with that, man, look. She fine as hell and she twerking
Like she
That's
should.
like she should. That ass is looking fat, man, look.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm counting money, staying out the way, and I'm good.
Hey, yeah,
I'm good. I'm stacking up, I'm ready, man. Look. Don't fuck with me, cause I swear you like to get to it.
Hey, cook it too.
And that's a fucking fact.
Hey, man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Yeah, ho.
hey, hey.
Yeah, ho. Yeah, ho. Yeah, ho.
Man, look.
The main look. Y'all go ahead, go to the main look page right now. Go ahead to the Power99DaMixx page where you can watch us live. I'm gonna let y'all go. Cause I got something I got to do.
Hey.
What's
Hey.
up, what's up, what's up? Hey, hey.
Hey, man, look.
Man, look. Man, look. What's up, everybody? Y'all know what time it is, y'all. Welcome to one of the newest, hottest shows on the map here at Power99DaMixx, hosted by some of the dopest people you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's your girl, the Hype Me Up Queen herself, Coach K. Marie in the building. And yes, I'm hyping myself up.
She be so crunk, yeah.
I be all the time. I be on it all day. Hey. But yeah, I'm turning over to my guy in the building.
What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy KL, man. I'm happy, I'm pleased to be back for the second week straight. We getting this thing started, trying to get our attraction. Y'all
Yes.
know the name of the show is Main Look.
Main
Hey,
Look.
we doing a lot of things in the community, trying to bring a lot of good topics back and doing a lot of fan interaction. You know, everybody chime in the comments. We're gonna be monitoring everything. We're gonna read the questions off. We're trying to be as interactive as possible. We got a lot of good shit going today. Man, how was your day though? How was your day?
Man, let me tell you, today was rough. Today was rough on you, girl. I ain't gonna even lie.
You said that last week.
Man, now last week I was good, but this week I'm sick.
Okay.
Today I ain't feeling my best, but you know what?
What?
I was too excited. I was too excited to even be down. You know what I'm saying? That's a message for anybody. Like when you commit to something and it's for you to do.
Yeah.
You gonna boost yourself up to
That's
do
right.
what it is that you want to do. So that's exactly what I did.
That's right.
Tonight. Cause we had to come to y'all because we got something we got to talk about today.
Yeah, I be barely making it sometime too. Like on the way here, I was driving, eating a sandwich, eating some chips, and rolling up at the same time.
Oh,
so,
Lord have mercy.
Gotta make it happen. Hey, shout out to the knee maneuver on the steering wheel. That shit so clutch, man. Like for real.
Look, see, you was doing too much. That's all it was. And you know what? A lot of us do that. We do that, texting and driving. I'm sitting there looking at somebody in an 18-wheeler. He was clean off into his phone, texting or something.
Oh, they don't even be doing that. Them big motherfuckers.
Ooh,
They can't even
wait.
slow them whole down.
Look, we gonna get on into the night, y'all. We hope y'all got y'all wine, y'all bottle, whatever y'all like to vibe out to. Go ahead. If you got your recreational stuff sitting there rolled up,
Got
ready.
your weed, man. Fire that shit up.
He gonna say it. I'm gonna sugarcoat it because I want to make sure y'all got the kids and things out the building
Hey,
before we go all the way
send
in.
the kids in the back room.
Go
back
ahead,
there.
send the
This
kids
grown folk
out.
talk.
This
This
grown
folk
folks'
talk.
time, y'all. It's 6 o'clock. They need to be somewhere.
Everybody tuning in from the feeds, please share the live. Make sure it gets
Go
on your
ahead.
timeline. Tell people to share. Let's get these viewers up. Okay, what's the first topic we got?
Man, listen, y'all know we gonna talk about these celebrities because hey, that's what
Yeah.
y'all talking about
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
So the hottest buzz that I've been seeing on social media is about R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
They done family made the man.
Finally convicted, my boy.
He is what he is, y'all. He is what he is. So the biggest thing is, are you still going to listen to R. Kelly's music? Because even before they convicted him, you already had it made up in your mind, to be honest. You already made up in your mind what you was
I
going
guess
to do.
that's true. Yeah, it one way or the other.
Because you got the story got out there.
Yeah.
So you already thought about how you felt about him.
Man,
So,
look.
go ahead, Kay. I want to hear your spiel on it first. And y'all can comment in the comment on the page. Let us know y'all thoughts on it. Are y'all still rocking to R. Kelly? Why or why not?
Right. So, okay. let me say this. R. Kelly is guilty. He did. I don't want to say everything because I don't know
He did what
everything
he
they got
did.
on him, but he did. You know what he did.
He did what he did.
The fucking evidence is can't be denied. We saw the videotape 20-something years ago. You know what I'm saying? That was when VHS porn was out. and
Yeah,
shit
when
like
they
that.
was the little pee scene and
so,
all that.
yeah, so let's just make it clear right now. The man guilty as hell. He did what he did. He deserved to be punished and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got shit to do with his music.
You know what? And that's what I've been seeing a lot of people saying. Like, you know, before y'all knew what y'all knew about him, y'all was bumping to his music. His music was
Facts.
being played at the family reunions. His music was being played in the bedroom.
Facts.
That music was playing at the sock hops.
I'm just saying.
That music was playing.
The music ain't do shit to nobody.
The music didn't do nothing to nobody. But you know what? For me personally, I'm not an advocate of R. Kelly. Do I enjoy his music? Damn right I do.
Okay.
Because the man got skills. You know what I'm saying? Like, even to this day, you know, they booted the I Believe I Can Fly song out of schools. Because, you know, schools used to really use that song
Right.
during graduation.
Right.
And so when you listen to the song, you feel uplifted. And I know to a certain extent you don't want to think about R. Kelly when you're talking about your dreams
I really
and
don't
believing that you can
understand
reach a
shit. I really don't understand shit like that. Like the song, it means what it means. Just because he did what he did, like I don't see how it's. I mean, I see how it's connected, but still, the song still has the purpose of this. You know, the reason why they used it before. Like the man, he wasn't talking about no bullshit in there.
No, but let me ask you this: do you think it's a double standard when, say for instance, let me see who I want to use. what's the little
Who you
guy
got
named
as
6ix9ine Extension or whoever his name is, when he was doing all the snitching and all that kind of
She
stuff.
said
and
6ix9ine Extension.
whatever his
Tekashi.
Tekashi, y'all know. See, he had to correct me on that, y'all.
Okay, what you were saying?
Okay, so you know when the buzz was going on about him, nobody wanted to listen to his music anymore. They was like, you know, he this, he that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, is there a level to what an artist can do before you just say, no, I'm not rocking with this guy no more, or I'm not
I mean,
rocking with her
I
no
guess
more?
it is for some people. I just don't be having the connection to, you know, public and the music like that. Like, I never bumped Tekashi before this shit.
Yeah.
And everything that he did in the public is not gonna make me, you know what I'm saying, go want to bump him now.
Yeah.
Just the same fact, if I was listening to him before, just because he a snitch ass nigga, don't mean I was gonna stop listening to him. I mean, if I'm a fan of your music, I'm a fan of your music. But I still can separate the two, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can know you a fake ass nigga. Just,
Like if I'm like come on, let's go and get into it. Just like if I'm watching TV and you know, and I'm watching some old shows and the Cosby's come on,
Man, I'm watching the Cosby.
I'm watching it. I'm not thinking about.
I'm watching the episode where Theo got the Gordon Gartrell.
See,
For real.
see.
That shit, I don't even think, like, that's another subject anyway, like, as far as Bill Cosby, I don't think he did shit anyway.
But you know what? People were still bumping R. Kelly after they found out about him and Aaliyah.
See, that's it. That's the point right there.
Like, you know.
This shit been going on since 1990. Like, everybody in the public, everybody, y'all already knew that R. Kelly was fucking with Aaliyah. Like, it was talked about and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, no negative shit. Like, people wasn't saying that, oh, you need to go to jail and all this shit.
Yeah.
They was letting this shit slide by. Folks they was so into the music and shit. Like, it was a different time then, too. Like, and you want to know one reason why people wasn't so mad about shit? Because they was doing the same shit.
Thing.
Y'all
I
was
seen somebody post that today. Like, how y'all so mad at R. Kelly when, you know, a lot of young girls, including myself, let me say that, including myself.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Tell the truth, shame the devil, because when I was in the 9th grade, I mean, you know, girls lied about their age back in the days. Like, girls lied about their age, and I had a whole 23-year-old come pick me up, took me shopping and everything, you know, and
it's not surprising till it is.
like, for real. And so, you know, and to be honest, when you think about back in the days where you were married off at 13 or 14, and even in some cultures now, you still can marry at that age. What I think the problem is if you're forcing somebody against their will.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're forcing somebody against their will, it's a rape situation, molestation, a hostage situation, a domestic situation. Then I believe that's when it's an issue.
Yeah.
And just going off like some of the feedback from the women that experienced, and I'm saying experienced R. Kelly.
Actually went through it and shit.
Like, it's almost like in the beginning they were willing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, they were willing, but it became to be too much when they realized that he was a monster.
Man, that shit's so crazy.
It's
they was
crazy.
getting broke out money and everything for it. So.
Because my thing is, you know, what women, and I'm gonna say this as a woman on here, and we're gonna get ready and move on to the next subject. But what women have to understand is, we have to start speaking up in the beginning.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Don't wheel yourself off to do something that you know you're not comfortable with or that you don't want to do.
Yeah. That shit crazy though. But
Let
like
me
I
step
said, you know what I'm
outside
saying?
the door right quick.
Okay, I don't want nobody to feel like that, you know, just because we want to, you know, still patronize his music or whatever, that we support what he has done at all. That is totally not the fucking question. This nigga is a terrible person. You know, everything that he did is very frowned upon, and that shit can't be tolerated or accepted in no community, not just the black community, but, you know, just period. Like, that's just some shit that, you know, we understand. Okay, so R. Kelly's a bad person. He did some bullshit, but I don't give a fuck what y'all, don't argue with me about it, though. I'm gonna listen to the music, fam. Any female I fuck with, when you get in the car, you likely to hear some R. Kelly. And I'm gonna be singing every part. And the ad-libs and everything. I got the whole fucking concert down.
Look, but this ain't finna be no R. Kelly show tonight, y'all.
I'm just
so
saying, man.
We ain't trying to run y'all off. This ain't finna be no R. Kelly show. So.
But your ass ain't getting out, Kelly.
No, we ain't gonna let them out. We ain't gonna let them out. But y'all, we gonna go and get into our topics for today. And we got some special birthday shout outs. Y'all know we love the celebs. And while we're getting ready to tell y'all about the celebrities who are the living Libras, because see, somebody said them Libras was quiet. I seen that on Facebook. Y'all ain't ready to pop out? Y'all gonna let y'all season skip right on over now.
Them Libras ain't quiet, though. They be ready.
They ready.
Yeah,
they ready. One of my cousins, she a Libra. She ready.
Yeah, my nigga Torn G a Libra, and we be live on his birthday every year.
Okay, so let's get into these celebrity birthdays, y'all. Y'all drop some in the comment section wherever y'all tuning in from. Whose birthday do you know? We want to see if y'all know what we know.
Yeah.
Because some of our favorites.
And if any of y'all birthday is today or, you know what I'm saying, around a recent time, just drop it in the comments, you know what I'm saying? We'll give you a quick shout out.
We might.
You know what I'm saying?
We might.
Yeah, we might. You know, we nice around here.
We might.
Good Samaritans and shit, most of the time.
So let's get into these birthdays. Before I say who the names of these, before we call them out to y'all, let me just say happy birthday to you, wherever you are listening from. Because we believe that you are listening to Power99DaMixx wherever you are at.
Hey, them facts right there. Shout out to Power99.
Power99DaMixx in the building. So the first Libra that we want to celebrate on today is our boy, the king of the South himself.
It's the king, bitch.
Yeah, boy, T.I.
Yeah, man, happy birthday to
Happy
the boy
birthday,
Tip.
Tip.
Boy just turned 40 years old, man.
Hey, then they got that new ATL 2 coming out.
Yeah, I feel like they been completed that junk though, cause
They just was waiting.
Yeah, they was talking about they was doing filming on it a couple years ago.
Because they had already started on it.
Yeah, they already started on. Then Nip died, and you know Laura London and that junk. She
had to
probably
take
needed
a
some
moment.
bereavement time and all that.
So shout out to Tip.
Yeah, man, my boy getting old though, but he done put out, you know what I'm saying, about 10 dope albums. I ain't gonna say all of them hard. I say about 5, 6 of them classic.
I'm gonna tell you something about Tip though.
What?
This just a side note, everybody.
What you do, Mimi?
Tip used to be my baby daddy. That's what my oldest son, which is a senior now in high school, when he was little, I talked about T.I. so much that when T.I. came on the screen, my son would say, "There go my daddy."
Damn.
There go my
That's
daddy.
bad.
But you know
But
what?
all the women love my boy back then.
For real though, because he's one of those guys that his swag's so tight, and women love a man with swag. His swag's so tight that like you cannot see him, but then when he pop out, he's still relevant again.
He dope like that.
Like, yeah, he just real dope.
And
Speaking of dope.
And being a smart nigga, you know what I'm
Period.
saying? Pays off.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Period. He made other guys want to use big words and all of that.
Yeah.
He's an inspiration.
I was doing it before I heard of the nigga, you know what I'm saying? I always
But you
been
just turned
smart
it up
nigga.
a little bit.
Nah, I just kept it going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Gotta
So,
show smart too.
Speaking of dope, the next guy that we want to shout out today is your boy Weezy.
Man, happy birthday to the boy Wayne.
Happy birthday, Wayne. Listen, y'all. Internet ain't been doing him good with the shots they've been catching on him lately, but Wayne will sneak out on y'all so quick.
Wayne is he's indiscriminately consistent. Like once he start to do something, you gonna see him, and when whatever he does, it's gonna make a
It's
little
gonna
noise
pop.
and shit. Yeah.
It's gonna do what it's supposed to do, and he's always been that way though.
Ain't it crazy? Like he just turned 39, and this man has been entertaining us for almost at least 25 years.
Look, cause we grew up with a lot
At least
of
25 years. This man.
If you're in your 30s, if you an 80s baby, if you're an 80s baby, you grew up with a lot of these guys.
Yeah, my boy Vontae said big words ain't new yet. We been smart ass niggas out here. They just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah,
Speaking
happy birthday
of,
to the boy Wayne, man.
we got another one, Mr. Nasty Man himself,
Nasty
Trick Daddy.
Trick
Daddy.
The OG of Miami.
The OG of Miami, y'all.
Happy birthday to the boy Trick, man. Hey, that shit you got going on though, weird Trick. I can't relate to this shit. You talking about you putting your legs up and getting your ass ate and shit.
Oh Lord.
They
You
doing-
know what? He be on some old nigga shit. I mean, you know what's like he be on some like
Yeah, some niggas just don't give a fuck. I understand it.
Yeah.
I do. I give
Yeah.
a fuck. Just say it.
Now, or are you giving some uck?
Nah.
Look, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what he looking like. He
Yeah.
doing. He giving it up. But going on to the next person.
Who next?
Jesus.
Happy birthday to the. Damn, all these folks' birthday around the same week, ain't it?
Man.
Y'all mamas was. No, I'm just. Yeah, man.
Let me
Happy
see,
birthday
let me
to the
see.
boy Snow, man. And he got a baby on the way.
On the way. Ain't that something?
Hey, that might have changed his whole fucking life
For
around.
real though, and there is nothing wrong with that. And I
It
think
ain't.
a lot of guys, I was talking to one of the guys from my neighborhood, and I think the pressure of staying down for your hood or your community like stops a lot of people from moving forward. They
does.
don't think they can think outside of,
does.
you know what I'm saying, what's the norm around them. And big shout out to him for
Yeah.
just not really. He never really gave a fuck about what nobody thought.
Right.
No way,
It's dope for me to see, you know what I'm saying, how he elevated and
Man.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Just the
because when
main-
you get somebody,
Yeah. The mind start, I'm just saying, even from his image and everything,
Yeah.
like Jesus was a, you know what I'm saying, little heavy set, chub ass
Yeah.
nigga, wearing
Trap
4X
or
jerseys,
die, nigga.
wearing 4X jerseys and big jeans and shit, you know what I'm saying, had some of the, probably one of the biggest movements out the South, you know what I'm saying, ever. So, you know.
like, and
just
then
to-
now he just clean cut,
and just to see him evolve, you know
getting
what I'm
his
saying.
zaddy on.
Yeah, when you see him, he ain't in no, you know what I'm saying, big bag ass clothes. He got his girl with him, you know.
And you know the language is different.
Mhm.
When you grow and you evolve, the language is
Yeah.
different. Like
Yeah.
the way you speak, and people even know how to address you now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're standing a certain type of way and your posture is different,
Yeah.
like they not gonna approach you with this same little hood nigga stuff that they, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
They
right.
know you about your business, and people can see that elevation.
I even got some niggas that I know, like, personally, you know what I'm saying? Like my nigga Vontae, he be with his gal all the time, you know what I'm saying? When they step out, you know it's gonna be them two around.
Yeah.
And, like, we up in that age to where motherfuckers think different, motherfuckers move
For real, for
different.
real.
You know what I'm saying? And I respect even Gucci.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't no big Gucci
Yeah,
fan.
man, for real.
When you see him, you gonna see Keisha right beside him.
And I, you know, I've always liked Gucci, but it's like now when he puts something out, it seems well, of course, time has passed.
Right.
But the maturity, as far as the confidence behind him and his rap, is different. You know, they used to have that little joke back in the days about him and Walker and all them with the
shout
little
bust,
crazy
shout that
little
shit.
shout bust and
Shout
all
bust,
that old
shout.
kind of stuff. You couldn't understand what they were saying.
I ain't gonna lie, I like post prison Gucci.
You do.
Yeah. When
I
Gucci-
like him too.
when he came back out, you know what I'm saying, once he got out of jail and shit, you know, my boy was dropping some nice shit. I've actually listened to it.
See?
And that's a big thing. If you know me, you know I don't just listen to Gucci like that, but you know what I'm saying, you can tell when a nigga done made a 180, man, and their mentality changed and all this shit. I peep all that shit when I listen to music and anybody I'm a fan of, so you know what I'm saying?
So
Good look, man.
what's new on the scene with our celebrities?
Shout out my boy JP on the track, man.
Man.
JP Tracks.
JP Tracks. But I heard something about Boosie. Boosie been out here
Hey,
doing
man.
his thing.
Hey.
Love your family.
Let's just give a round of applause to Boosie real quick, man.
Whoop whoop whoop! Shout out to Boosie.
My boy dropped a whole movie on the nigga. And
Come
then
on.
I seen reports today that he made $1 million off that jump.
For real?
Yeah, he already made $1 million. So
Go on, Boosie.
I heard the budget was like $750. You know what I'm saying, something like that, $750,000, and he already made that back.
See?
You know what I'm saying? So
Y'all hear that?
whether you like the movie or not, whether you fuck with his movement or
Period.
not, I mean, this shit about business. Like,
Period.
you put money-
And people like him show you that you can do it, no matter where you came from,
Yeah.
no matter how people look at you. If you want to get out here and you want to get some money, it's like you just got to take every opportunity
right.
and turn it into a purpose. Like,
See, folks can't think bigger like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Everybody think it's just about selling dope. This man
Nah.
took his own money, made him a whole movie, and that means everything he profits from it would be his. You can't do nothing better than that. Like, that's a smart power move.
man,
right
what
there.
you said, what you
You know what I'm
said.
saying? Hey, shout out to Joe Young Spike too. Joe got it. He shot that joint. Y'all know this Memphis own You know what I'm saying? Celeb videographer. The boy didn't work for everybody. He done came up too. I remember when the man was you know what I'm saying, small time as hell. This nigga is shooting movies now and doing videos for the biggest artists in the world. So shout out to Joe Young Spike, Lil Boosie, man, for the Boosie movie. I ain't seen that junk yet though, but I saw a clip from him in the mall, in Lenox Mall today. He said somebody asked him for a picture. And he said, man, did you buy the movie? And he said, oh boy said, nah man, I watched it on YouTube. He said, man, get the fuck out my face.
See? Hey, look, y'all, I'm just finna plug something in right quick. I want to say shout out. If y'all know him, y'all look him up. I want to say shout out to my boy Trek with Memphis Trek Boys, y'all.
Hey, man, shout out to Trek Levert, man.
Man, Trek Levert out here talking about live from the nation coming soon. Y'all, Memphis is turning up. Listen, y'all know we been out here talking about Block Boy JB. Y'all don't know who be behind a lot of these folks Trek that get out here on the map.
We know, get them. We
Oh,
know who behind this
y'all
shit.
go holler, and then not only that, he is my son football coach. Shout out to Memphis Elite
That what it
traveling
do.
team. Okay.
Hey, Trek this KE. I need one of them beats, fam.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You know I had to plug you in.
Yeah.
Plug you in, fam.
Yeah.
But let's see, what we rocking to today?
So, bro, you want to get your cousin Big Quiz? You
Man,
introduce that
listen.
junk?
Listen, hold up. Y'all, I got to go on and I got to go on and tag somebody in this, y'all. I want y'all to tag my brother JoJo Bush in this, y'all. If y'all listening, tag JoJo in this, tag Ursula in this, tag Ursula Bush in it, tag all the uncles,
Tag all the
Courtney
kinfolk,
guys, all
man.
the Bushes and the guys and the Fifers. Let me just say the last name. The Bushes and the guys and the Fifers. Y'all tag these folks right now. Because y'all know I got to put on for nephew. Because if we don't do nothing else, we going to put on for Memphis, y'all. And my boy put out a song, So Hot. If y'all ain't ready to get out here and get it how y'all live, for the ones that can't continue on, hey, this for you, Big Quest.
I'ma keep on grinding, keep on grinding, keep on grinding, yeah. Go harder, go home. That's the way I gotta be. Sleep when I die, slow feet don't need. Gotta make it happen. Used to have many friends, now they enemies. Had to keep them close, now they dead to me. Money seem to show all their tendencies. Even family, I just elevated. I'ma keep on grinding, I'ma keep on grinding till there's nothing left. I'ma keep on grinding, I'ma keep on grinding till there's nothing left. Came up in this world by myself, that's the way I plan to leave with no help. I thought blood was thicker than water, that what I thought when I was younger. You really see who fuck with you when you're down and struggling. I done slept house to house, slept on the floor, even moved to a couch. I ain't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. I got these scars on my hand, I'm counting paper now. Go harder, go home. That's the way I gotta be. Sleep when I die, slow feet don't need. Gotta make it happen. Used to have many friends, now they enemies. Had to keep them close, now they dead to me. Money seem to show all their tendencies. Even family, I just elevated. I'ma keep on grinding, I'ma keep on grinding till there's nothing left. I'ma keep on grinding, I'ma keep on grinding till there's nothing left. Everything that I got it on my own. Working 9 to 5, trying to survive in my home. My son looking at me, blood, sweat, and tears. Ain't no sleep, I'm too busy talking through this pen. So I bossed up and finished truck 24s on it. Bezel on my wrist, 2 chains, got that gold on me, sick. Pocket full of blue stripe, dead president. Now I'm getting racks, now I'm having shit. Go harder, go home. That's the way I gotta be. Sleep when I die, slow feet don't need. Gotta make it happen. Used to have many friends, now they enemies. Had to keep them close, now they dead to me. Money seem to show all their tendencies. Even family, I just elevated. I'ma keep on grinding, I'ma keep on grinding till there's nothing left. I'ma keep on grinding, I'ma keep on grinding till there's nothing left.
Nephew said, keep on grinding till there's nothing else. And long live Be Quiz, y'all. Long live Be Quiz. We done lost a lot of young men that were on their way to success. And so shout out to the families that have lost the loved ones.
Man, we done lost so many rappers.
So
many niggas. I know
So
personally.
many.
It's sad, man.
Man, so on that note, we gonna keep it on a positive tip, y'all. We gonna get back in for the night. Y'all know we won't be man look without the battle of the sexes, y'all. So
Let's get it going then.
We finna get into the rules of dating. So y'all, I want y'all to put your ears real close
Yeah.
to your device. Make sure your earplug is turned up. Make sure you found that other piece that you dropped on the floor not too long ago. Put it back in your ear. Turn it up. Get the children out of the room.
All right, y'all. We're getting on to the grown folks shit now. This is the rules of dating. Because a lot of people really don't know. Like, people have the wrong impression of dating. They think that when you automatically connect with somebody and y'all go out on a date or two, that you are automatically entitled to be committed to that person. Like, this is the widespread notion of a lot of motherfuckers. Y'all really got dating fucked up. Dating is really, you know what I'm saying, just an extension of being single. This is the courting period.
Come
we are
on
trying
now.
to get to know each other to see if we want to commit to a motherfucker. Now, if I just start talking to you and we make, you know what I'm saying, a certain agreement on something, then we're going to stick to that. But if we have not discussed, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, what we supposed to expect from each other, how we supposed to behave, how we supposed to act, you know what I'm saying, we out in public, what's disrespectful to you, what's disrespectful to me, you can't expect none of this shit. Understand, communication is everything, man. You gotta get that out of there. Like, when you start dating, you gotta get a fucking understanding on everything.
Like, for real. And let's talk about the unrealistic expectations in the very beginning of something. Like, you know, even for myself, and because I can't speak for nobody else and how they feel and what they going through or nothing like that, but I can speak for myself and those that have been around me that have expressed how they felt when dating somebody. One of the things that I'm gonna start with women.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with women. One of the things that I've realized about a lot of women is, number one, like, a woman is already groomed in her mind from a child, like what they desire from a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's put in our head the Cinderella stories, you know, the knight in shining armor, and then not to mention, if you had a prominent male figure in your life that treated you like a princess, you know, when you get into well, not even a relationship, I'm gonna say a situationship or a courtship.
Right.
You know, you have these expectations off top before you even get to know this person and know if there's somebody you even finna be with.
And that's where the bullshit
that's
come
when
in.
that's when it starts.
Like, my nigga
They
roll
said they
on,
can't hardly
my
hear
nigga
us. Make sure the mic's up.
They said they can't hear us?
Yeah.
Like, my nigga roll on just said, he said, "Fact, why people think like that, especially women, with the what are we question?"
With the what are we question. Listen, I've been one of those women to ask, so what we doing? You know, you talk to somebody and he's being consistent with you. Y'all are talking every day. You're going out on dates. He's making you feel real special. You probably done gave him the little cootie cat by now.
You better.
And so, no, you ain't better. See, we got to get back to holding back, because not because you're trying to put somebody on a probationary period, but that's just to protect your own feelings. If you can't have sexual relations with a man without falling for him immediately, then women, you need to refrain from giving up the cootie cat if you can't disconnect yourself, because that's when those feelings start rolling in. That's when them expectations start to come about, where you feeling like you need to hear from him, or he's obligated to do this, or he's, you know what I'm saying? You're expecting him to do or be something that y'all ain't even got an understanding about.
This the thing right here. Don't expect me to do a motherfucking thing unless we got it understood. Like, for real.
That's the biggest thing, understanding.
Yeah.
What I need from you
Okay.
is
So what are some of the do's and don'ts of real dating? Like, you know what I'm saying? Not the dating that people have it in their minds right now, but real dating. Like, what are some of the do's and don'ts? Like, okay, let's take a scenario.
Okay.
You just got to know somebody. Y'all done traded numbers. Y'all know what I'm saying. Staying in communication. Y'all done went on 2 dates. You done went on 2 dates. So you got a feel for each other. You know whether or not that you like this person enough to continue on, or you know whether or not if this person is bullshitting and that's not for you. Okay, so let's get a scenario.
The dudes.
The dudes. Okay.
Let's start with the dudes.
Okay, start with the dudes. Whatever you have been doing to get that person, please stay consistent with it.
Okay.
You know what
KL
I'm saying?
said it first.
Yeah.
Whatever you started doing,
Please stay consistent.
please
with
stay
that shit.
consistent in it.
Because no, that's one of women's biggest pet peeves with us. Like, we might start something and get off track a little bit or get too comfortable and thinking that just because I did it at a certain point that it just counts on some forever shit. No, it don't. We gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Be consistent. You gotta be consistent where you
keep
started.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, be on your shit, fellas. You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying? Yeah, whatever you did to get her, if you want that shit to keep excelling, to keep elevating in a positive way, man, keep that shit up. Matter of fact, even beat yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Beat what you did last
For
week or
real
something.
though, be in
Yeah.
competition with
Be in
yourself.
competition with yourself. I like that. That's
Yeah.
good.
And you know what, women, same thing. Like, you know, sometimes you can do so much to get a man's attention. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you're out here, you're looking at the fact that you start bringing insecurities on yourself, so you start trying to do too much.
Right, preach to the choir.
Like, women, please, like, learn that you are amazing. That's why he even approached you in the beginning, so you don't have to do too much to continue to impress him. Because here's the thing: when you do too much, he's going to expect you to continue to do too much. If you come out the gate being freak nasty and you giving him all of these sexual fantasies, you're doing all this extra stuff, this adventurous stuff, you this exotic, like, spur of the moment type of stuff, like, that man is going to continue to look for that same energy, like 6 months into it, and you're too used to him, so you kind of like, I ain't doing all that, and then he started liking that side of you. Y'all got to be honest with yourself. Don't do too much up front. Just be honest, be true to who you are in the very beginning, and he gonna roll with it if he for you.
Yeah. What you show him at the beginning is how he feel, you know what I'm saying,
Come
the
on.
relationship is gonna go.
Like, for real.
Yeah. So if you start out being, you know what I'm saying, just a freak and doing all this shit, like, you gotta keep that shit up, Miss Six Drive.
Okay. And now let's get into a don't. Let me start the don'ts off.
Man, she ready.
I want to tell women this, and sis, listen to me when I say this, and I mean this with, this is coming from the heart.
Y'all chime in the comments. What are some of the do's and don'ts of dating? All right, go, K. Marie.
Stop telling somebody you met everything the last man did to hurt you. Like, stop doing that. First of all, he don't want to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to get to know you and the way you behave. If he's been in relationships, number one, you ain't the first woman that a man has dated if they're a certain age. So you don't have to tell him, because he's a man. He's probably did somebody like that prior to the way somebody did you. So you ain't doing nothing but building up that ammo and showing that you ain't healed from that past situation. So stop going into these new situations and then you thinking this man going to feel sorry for you or try to treat you better because you exposing everything that somebody did to hurt you. Baby girl, if you have grown past that and you know your worth, like, you just go in and you set the tone and you portray the standard in the way that you want him to view you, and let it roll from there. Don't go in trying to act like the damsel in distress, acting like a victim, like somebody just did you wrong, because a person is only gonna do as much as you allow them to do.
Man, look. Hey,
Man,
definitely
look.
don't come to me with this shit. I'm gonna run the fuck away. I'm not bullshit. Do not come in trying to make me feel guilty for how the last man treated you. What he did has not a motherfucking thing to do with me. We coming in this joint on a clean slate. Like, it's a saying that go around, and it's the trust issues thing. Like, everybody be like, I got trust issues. We all got the shit.
Come on.
We all been
Come
fucking
on.
done wrong in life.
And it ain't
You
necessarily got to be about somebody you was dating.
Yeah, it's just life. It's, you know what I'm saying? All the experiences and shit and the situations we go through. Like, do not try to make me like you just special or something because you got trust issues. We done all had fucked up relationships. Nobody got this shit.
Like you just special.
Nobody got this shit down packed.
Like for real.
No, if you did, we'll all be fucking married, happy with the white picket fence and the dog and all this shit. Nobody has this shit understood. Well, we gonna fuck up. This shit is about trial and error. You gotta try some shit to learn what not to do and what to do. But just do not try to hold me accountable for what the last person did to you. Because first of all, that's selfish as fuck.
Okay.
And if I do the same to you, you wouldn't like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Try to, you know what I'm saying, put the other person's shoes on.
Look, Keisha said, if we're just friends and trying to build something, I like this, trying to build something, don't tell people what we got going on.
Yeah.
Like people run their mouth. You can barely be in a situation with somebody, and then you going out there, you on social media with it, you telling everybody about it.
Right.
That's when the drama starts. Like that's when the expectations or where y'all relationship go from the beginning stage to already like y'all damn near married and y'all been dating 2 or 3 months.
Okay, my girl Coco said, what about when they ask you about the, you know what I'm saying, how the last person treated you? Because she said a lot of people ask that question, should you lie or not say anything?
You tell them the truth, but they don't have to know detail from detail.
Right.
What women will do is, I say you was with this man for 6 years, you a damn near go down year 1.
Yeah.
Year 2, year 3,
I'm not trying
you
to hear
giving
all
this
this
man every little detail, how he did it, when he did it. You basically telling this other man what not to do.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear all
Like
that
you
shit.
giving him like, oh, okay, I know she be checking for that
That's
because
why-
the other nigga did her like that.
That's why the name of this show is, it ain't what you do, it's how you do
It's
it.
how you do it.
Execution is every fucking thing.
Man.
So lose, what it do?
So look, last week somebody had posed a question and said, like, why do men and women cheat?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to hear the spiel from a man's perspective. I got an idea of what I think a reason a man cheat, but I want to hear it from a man's mouth.
Why does a man cheat? It's several reasons. It's not simple. It depends on, you know what I'm saying, his mentality. It depends on how his woman treats him. It depends on, you know, expectations that they have agreed on that are not being met.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no one reason. Or you could just be a low-down ass nigga. You just cheat because you want to.
And you know what? What I have learned is not that you a low down a nigga. How I'ma say a and then say nigga. But anyway, let me just
Try to be so nice.
I
Fuck all
know.
that shit.
Y'all know this is Coach K. Marie on the mic, and y'all know I love the kids, so I try to be a little more conscious, but
My boy
I
said-
keep it real and raw.
My boy said he prefer not to bring up exes because it always get messy.
For real, though. For real. And then one of the things that I found when it come down to men that cheat, number one, first of all, sis, you got to know who you dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, let me start right here because there's a lot of this going on now. If when you got with him, he had somebody, boom, there go that first flag right there.
I mean,
it ain't no way around
What
there.
the fuck you expect?
That's what I'm saying.
In that
It's a population, you know, it's a scarce, population of men out here.
Right.
However, if you get into a situation with somebody and they got somebody, just know that the same thing can be done to you. If the fire is not there no more, if y'all don't like each other and y'all just got into something because y'all liked something about each other, but y'all didn't really grow to know each other, there's gonna be a disconnect somewhere down the road, and somebody gonna get the creeper.
I can't even waste my time in situations like that.
Like for real.
Like, for real, I'm not bullshitting with y'all. I'm gonna break the fuck up. I'm gonna get away from you, man.
And I'm glad.
At the first few red flags, like I come into shit knowing I gotta play my role anyway. If I'm coming into a situation where you fucking with somebody, but me and you fucking with each other, I'm not gonna see no future with you.
Period.
I'm not gonna see no future with you.
Come on. on.
So
That's
the
what
way,
I be saying.
The way I carry myself in that situation,
You gonna be in the position that you.
I'm gonna hit you up when it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
I'm not gonna have no feelings about nothing that y'all do. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Just, you know what I'm saying? Get with me.
Shout out to Bryant Hannah making it sound cool to be a side nigga.
Oh, yeah, you ain't see that this skit we did?
I ain't see the skit y'all did.
Yeah, we did a side nigga.
The side nigga matters.
Yeah.
But look, the thing about it is, like, I think that, like, you got to know who you dealing with, because I know people that love their spouse, that are in great relationships, but because that man feels like it's okay to just, if he sees something that he like and he wants to act on it, he may not be doing this with everybody or whoever. It's just that if that's in them, it's up to that woman to be like, to know if she can deal with that or not.
Right.
For me, it's a no. You know what I'm saying? But for the next woman, if he taking care of home and he's being attentive and treating her like a queen, if he step out on her, she might be a little more forgiving and maybe like, just don't disrespect me.
Right.
Don't let me find out. Don't bring that to my door. Don't go out here and have no kids. Don't go out here and bring no disease back to my house. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of women that are like, and then you also got the women that's like, too, can play their game.
Right.
Like, all right, so
like you gotta know
what we doing.
I always say you gotta know your audience, like, for real. Don't get with nobody that you feel like can't even put up with all this shit that, you know what I'm saying, that y'all gotta deal with as far as the situation you get. Everybody ain't built for this shit.
Nah.
Most folks just need a clean cut in and out relationship.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I was cheated on, like, the first thing that I thought about, and women, I am sorry, like, it wasn't the fact that I was just so hurt that I got cheated on. I had the mentality like, you had the audacity to cheat on me? Like, that was my mind frame. Like, you really had the audacity to cheat on me? First of all, I feel like I was all in a bag of grits, even though I had let myself go at some point. But at the same time, just the level of respect that we had for one another, the friendship that we had in our relationship, I just thought that, like you said, if you're not happy here, we need to take a break. That way you can go and do what you want to do and allow me to do what I want to do, because somebody going to end up hurting somebody. But at the same time, I don't know how I would have reacted had I been a kept woman.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that if he had me set up and, I was being treated like a queen, I don't know if I would have accepted that and moved past it,
Yeah, you're going to have different reactions then.
Yeah, because you got a lot to lose.
Yeah.
Now, when you ain't got nothing to lose, peace,
Yeah.
sayonara, and then, speaking of that, but let me ask you this, because one of my play brothers brought this up. He said, I don't know, it's something about women. When women break up with a guy, it's like they just get out here, they do this whole look 180 just about face, and they just into this woman empowerment. They looking good, feeling good. They just done found their self-worth. But then when it's the other way around, the man out here be struggling, pitiful, just can't seem like he can't hardly find his way. But most of the time, I think it's more so the person that did the other person wrong.
Yeah, that matters in a situation.
Because they feel guilty and they can't hardly move past that.
Yeah. That's when the females, they come out posting, it's about me and the kids.
Period. Period, Pooh.
Like it wasn't about you and the kids first. It was about you and the nigga, right?
Yep.
Okay, shit changed.
Yep, because women make the mistake of putting all of their all in all into a relationship. Like they just go like they go all in, because it's taught to you to, and that's another thing. If he's not your husband, if she not your wife, like, y'all don't have to put all them eggs in that basket. Not saying you go out here and cheat on somebody that you've been dating and y'all got a strong commitment with, but you gotta know not to excessively put yourself in this relationship. Yeah, like overexert yourself. Like, slow down.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Get to know one another. Like, don't move in so quick with each other. And that's trying to keep up with somebody.
breaking up with somebody, it depends on the length of time that y'all were together, that y'all was fucking with each other. It depends on how much that person meant to you at that time, because, you know, different people, they don't always feel the same way about each other. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have a problem breaking up with no fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm coming into a situation where I'm trying to dig with a female, I'm looking at some long-term shit. Like, I'm trying to gauge how this is going to be, you know what I'm saying, across a long time scale. And if I see some bullshit in the first few weeks and shit, and I air these grievances to you effectively, you know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. If I air these grievances,
we getting on that.
yeah,
We getting on
we
that a
getting
little
to
later.
that. If I air these grievances to you effectively, and you don't change, or you don't, you know what I'm saying, acknowledge that you were wrong in the situation, I'ma get the fuck away from you, because this is a red flag. First of all, you don't care about what I'm talking about, and I step to you respectfully. Second, you are comfortable in your ways with those actions. You don't think that shit was wrong. I do. So we're not gonna come to a compromise on this shit. So I'm gonna get the fuck away from you, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just different ways. Like, if you've been together for a long time, I'm not disrespectful with my shit. I try to let a motherfucker down easy and shit. Like, I blame every fucking thing on me. Look, baby, it wasn't you. It's me. Like, I really got.
Y'all hear that line? Y'all know when somebody say that, that's them really trying to put you down a little easy.
Yeah, it is.
Because they don't want to sit up there and call out your flaws.
You want to know something?
Because you ain't ready to accept
them. That's it
them.
right there. Like, a motherfucker will say that you hurting their feelings about some shit, and you really trying to, you know what I'm saying, take it down the easy road.
Yeah.
Like, if I told you everything that I didn't like about you, and when it happened, because I know when it happened and why I didn't like this about you, you'll think I'm a cold-hearted motherfucker.
Like,
so,
for real,
yeah,
women,
so,
I'm guilty. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a very sensitive woman. However, I know how to communicate.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, I can have a conversation with somebody without it having to be an argument or a heated conversation.
Right.
We can have a conversation, get an
that.
understanding, get a balance, and all of that. But let me ask you this, KL. Have you ever had a nasty breakup, like a dramatic breakup?
Definitely.
Like, what was the most like dramatic thing that happened?
I was with this girl, this Pisces, this February Pisces. I ain't even gonna say her goddamn name, but I don't even like Pisces no more because of her. You know what I'm saying?
She at the end of February, y'all. You
But
know,
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm an Aquarius.
This is when I was a dog ass nigga. This was, you know what I'm saying, mid-20s and shit like that. Popping with the rap and shit. I'm everywhere. Folks know who the fuck I am. All this shit. I was messing with this girl in her apartment complex, and messing with a girl that stayed immediately across the street from her in the same apartment complex.
Ooh.
But I feel like I wasn't wrong because I wasn't with you. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, you know, as I think about it,
was in her face.
It's disrespectful as fuck. It's disrespectful as fuck. But it was a sticky situation because where I was at across the street from her was one of my homegirls who rapped and shit. And me and my boy CO used to be over there all the time, just eating and talking about, you know what I'm saying, shit.
So it happened by default.
It just so happened that I ended up fucking her, you know what I'm saying, where she was cooking for us and shit. But I know it was wrong and all this shit, but she had different expectations of the situation than I did.
Yeah.
Like, see, that's what happened. Like, we was riding one day, and she dropped me off somewhere, and my phone it was left in her car. I left my goddamn phone in her car.
Uh-oh.
Man, she had been looking in, like when we was in the bed and shit, she had been looking in my fingers to know my goddamn password pattern and shit.
Man, women so
she,
creative.
Y'all slick motherfucker.
Be watching everything. Period.
But the thing is, I wasn't even trying to hide shit. But she still knew how to get in the motherfucker. So long story short, when she came back to get me, she was quiet in the motherfucker. I'm sitting there talking and shit. Like, what's up, babe? She's sitting there straight face driving like a motherfucker. All of a sudden, man, she just fired on my ass out the fucking blue. I'm like, God damn. And she driving. So you know she pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so I'm not even going to say nothing from it because you might
kill us
out,
both.
Yeah, you might drive us out the fucking road right now. So you know what I'm saying? I just took that shit. I'm like, man. She didn't like it. She didn't like the fact that I was fucking with somebody immediately across the street from her. That type of shit can really get a nigga killed though.
No, for real. Yeah. You in the game.
I was playing a dangerous game, like right there. And she knew when I was over there. I used to try to have my car around the corner. She'd still drive around the corner. And I used to be on Twitter tough then, and Twitter used to show your location once you made a tweet and shit. She used to check my tweets and drive to where the fuck I was at and shit. You know what I'm saying? I caught on to this shit.
You with the stalkers and can.
I wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't together. I was a dog ass nigga then.
You was doing your thing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that junk got real messy, you know what I'm saying? She fired on me and shit. My jaw still hurt a little bit, but I'm gonna be all right. But I took this shit like a champ. I know that shit taught me a lesson. Like, you can't be out here treating everybody like they ain't shit. These
like, for real.
Got real feelings and shit.
And that's another thing, like, that's probably why you're so honest now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me go on dead in this situation.
Right. But it's still, you know what's crazy? It don't work out. It still don't work out. A motherfucker
Because men move on so quick.
I know I do.
Like, some men be, like, moving on so quick. Not even the fact that they've moved on emotionally. It's just like they'll disconnect themselves because they don't really want to feel those type of emotions. Some of them don't want to be emotional or sitting there in their feelings about no female or nothing like that.
Me personally, before we have broke up physically, I have mentally checked out the situation a week or two ago.
Come on.
I know what the fuck I'm finna do. It's just about how I'm gonna tell you. I'm trying to do it the easiest way possible. I know it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt your feelings regardless.
Yeah. If for me, what I've learned as being a woman, like, you have to go and hurt a woman's feelings. I hate to say it like you got, you know, women, please don't take this the wrong way.
It's tough to say it like
he
that.
He got to go on and be blunt because he can't beat around the bush and be like, well, baby, we need to just take it a little slow.
Right.
Or, you know, I ain't just, you know, we don't need to put no title on this. And, you know, they say all they look.
What's crazy is I just recently had a situation like that. I said the same fucking thing. I tried to ease it in, you know what I'm saying? I didn't just say, look, fuck you. I'm straight on you. I was like, look, we need to take it slow. She kept pushing. I was like, look, we need to just be friends. She kept pushing. So I'm like, look, man, I don't like you. Goddamn,
like you showed me.
Yeah, I tried to fucking let you down easy. I know it's gonna hurt your feelings either way. I tried to do it on a nicer scale.
I'm like this. Tell me, cause I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Like me as a woman, like I've never. Let me see. I've never, like, anybody that I dated in the past, including my two husbands, like, I still have a good relationship with them as far as we can talk and we can communicate. I don't have no hate in my heart for nobody because I've never, like, even though the situation may have been bad or they may have done something to hurt me, but I'm so strong to the point where, like, number one, I'm not a dramatic person. I'm not a dramatic woman. So, like, it don't really do that to me.
Hey,
like how we do to some women.
One of my homegirls said that's what got them damn tires flattened.
See, and that's something I ain't never did. Man. I ain't never did the crazy shit. The windows, the tires, the put. Now I have pulled down on you, but that's because you my husband and you said you was gonna be somewhere, and I had to pull down on them. My first husband, I had to pull down on. No, don't block her. She's speaking truth.
Yeah. But I already know this. You know what I'm saying? When I said the shit, I wasn't even fucked up about it. I know what comes along with the shit that happens, man. It ain't like I'm purposely trying to be fucked up towards a motherfucker. It's just that I'm looking for a certain standard at this point in my life, and if you can't meet this shit, I'm gonna kick fucking rocks, man. I'm gonna get on down.
And then to know you is to know you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, women, if y'all trying to check for him, and I've been knowing him for a few years now, and it is no sugarcoating who he is and how he is. You know what I'm saying? Good person don't just because they don't ideally treat you the way that you are looking for a man to treat you, you know, don't mean they're a bad person. However, I do respect an honest person, like that's true to themselves. Like, hey, look, I'm out here. Like me and we talked about flirting last week. You know what I'm saying, and how to do it when you dating and all that. But if you got an outspoken, you know, confident, like other half, you got to know that when they show up somewhere, they showing out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to know that their presence is who they are. Not that they out here going to do some disrespectful stuff, but you got to be ready to accept it. If not, they ain't for you.
My boy Skinner said women can't control their feelings.
A lot of women can't. And you really have to learn as a woman to put your feelings in your back pocket until you know it's solid. Y'all hear me, ladies? Until you know it's solid, like they say, tag my name on you so I know it's real. Until it has been solidified, please. Even if you gain them feelings, y'all ain't got to be saying stuff like, you miss me? All that over. He know you just want to say you miss him because you didn't threw it out there to him.
Hey, please don't fucking ask me if I miss you. I promise it's gonna be the worst scenario you ever had. I'm either not gonna respond to it or I'm gonna say something smart like.
So did you miss me from last week to this week?
I'm just
we
saying,
seen each other. We went to the
like,
soul
I
food
just
festival.
fucking saw you. Like, you didn't give me time. Let me organically miss you.
Come on.
I need this shit to be a natural feeling, man. Do not fucking ask. Like, if you ask me anyway, and if I say no, it's gonna hurt your fucking feelings. So what you really looking for is a controlled answer, a scheduled fucking response.
Like, for
And I don't
real.
like that. I don't like small
You sure
talk.
ain't lying?
I don't like forced communication. I don't like redundancy. I don't like none of this
Like,
shit.
because if a person miss you, they're going to
They gonna
express
tell you.
that
They
to
gonna
you.
tell you, right.
You ain't got to ask them, do you miss me?
What you really is trying to see is, what you really trying to do is tell me you miss me. But you want me to say it first, or, you know what I'm saying, make you feel that sense of acknowledgement.
And then
right
what
there.
you say?
Just tell me, goddamn.
What's the other thing you said that they say?
Right.
What is this?
Yeah, what are we?
What are we? What are we? She the situation?
Right.
like I had to come to terms with learning it. Like until it has been solidified, it's just you're dating.
Right.
You're dating. It's a courtship, and it's not even a courtship yet. The courtship starts when you start investing in one another. That's when the courting begins, when you invest in, like, quality time, not just that meet up, you know, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am type of stuff, but when you're investing quality time, when you're investing money, because it's nothing to you when you're with this person, when you start to, like, care about their feelings, because, again, you can be messing with somebody and not give a damn about what they got going on. When they start showing interest in your personal affairs, your business affairs.
Yeah, that's when shit gets serious.
That's when it start getting serious. When they meet the kids. Like, y'all be trying to look for too much in somebody too early in the game. Just have fun and enjoy life.
Okay, y'all, we have come to the first half of, you know what I'm saying, man. Look, shout out to Power99 for allowing this opportunity to happen. Me and K. Marie are very pleased to be here. We want to thank everybody tuning in, you know what I'm saying. This is just the start of something great. We're going to get into a few songs right here, take about a 10 to 15 minute break. Y'all can go get y'all some food or go get you another drink and all that, but please come back. The live is still going. We're going to get a little music going for you.
Pour it up.
I saw in the news the other day that it was the anniversary of Shawty Lowe's death. So we want to, know what I'm saying, show a little love to Shawty Lowe, one of his biggest songs.
Shawty Lowe.
They know. We're going to get that on
They
now.
know.
We'll be back in a few
They
minutes.
know.
Y'all. Shout out to Power99.
Hey. Come on. Who know?
Miss Hello.
Oh, okay, they meant with it. To all my haters, they know.
Woman, dog, or I'll take her. You'll hear a scream from College Park to Decatur. I was a snotty nose with no paper. Now my crib's sitting on 22 acres. Get it right, fool. I get money. If you think Luda's not filthy, use a dummy. I was allergic to the roof on the cutty, so I took the top off like a Playboy bunny. Catch me pimping in a robe and some slippers, riding down 85 while I'm stunting on my Gixxer. Mouth full of twisters, or riding with your sister at 6 David Beckham's or a trunk full of kickers. Take a picture of the mister, it'll last long. And these haters get stretched out like
running of your cash up high.
I'm in my cool whip, inside cello. Hop up out that pretty motherfucker like hello. Hello, ladies, how you doing? That nigga crazy, girl, don't say nothing to him. They know, got white, Lolo, rock blue, take what? Hello, they know, I give a fuck about them haters. Young Jizzle, been getting paper. Red wheels on the coupe, lifesavers. Hit the club with 20 bras like flavor. I'm on the top floor, no neighbors. Who you kidding? I get my 87s tailored.
Went from 2 ounces, nigga, to a Maserati.
Hey.
On top for everybody. Wanna know what's under my shirt? They Glock 40. Get 25 with your neck, but I won't fall that. Born a real nigga. But
They
I'ma
know.
die
They
cold.
know.
Just bought a new chopper. Gonna use it real soon. Got the streets on lock on that K-Loom. Put me in the way I'm the realest nigga in the room.
Hello. They know. Y'all, we got one more hour. I hope y'all have went to the Power 99 page or the main look page to tune in live. Hello. They know.
Now what I look like, and if it ain't money, then I don't look right.
Hey.
And that don't sound right. I swear, you could get a full clip, not a sound bite. Subaru gang, and if you ain't with it, then you in the food chain. I'm in that wide body, I'ma need 2 lanes, blue seats, white paint, wetter than new rain. Like a white person with blue veins, I keep a black clock, red dot, blue flame. Feet hanging out the window, jock my shoe game. Cause all my kicks fly like Luke Kane. Old player, new game. I'm focused, I'm thinking like I got 2 brains. I'm in my prime, I feel like a new Wayne. How come there is 2 women, but ain't no 2 Waynes?
Hey.
I don't know what you do, but I do things. It's Mr. MLF, you see me got a new chain. My flow crazy, I ain't too sane. But I am beat shit, and they just poop stink.
Hey, y'all know what's coming on. Hey, they know.
I'm a pyramid, you the square.
What?
Not from the A, but I packed the K. I'm a roundabout, I got yay. Hope you wanna beat a pep down and shoot me with a taser. Cause I'm pushing that microphone crack, and I'm doing it major. Still a bear, what you know about that? Muscle cars and scrapers. Got them pills, but I ain't talking about Bayer. When it comes to that slick top 40 waters, the creator.
Hey.
It's your boy Big Black, homie. Yeah. Eastside shit, bro. Load up, nigga. I'm right my little brother in this thing, man. Money, man.
Hey.
Once upon a time, and I heard that I
Say
was
what?
came from a bitch who nigga wanna fuck us
See
in
my face bump?
ass tight, racks back up shack height, jury on me flashlight. I can listen last night.
You know, with that good, make him wanna act right.
Broke boys don't deserve no pussy.
I know that's right.
Big bag pussy, not the belly band. Take 'em in Balenciaga, brought it back, and all these bitches fuck. It's
Big bad bustin' out the belly bag.
Take 'em that, bring 'em back, brought it back, and all you bitches fuck.
If it's up, then it's
Up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck.
hey.
Then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. I can make the party hot. I can make your body rock. Bitches say they fucking with me. Chances are they probably not. If I had a dick, you probably lick it like a lollipop. Hoes speaking Japanese.
Hit him with karate chop.
I'm forever popping shit.
Listen, y'all. We got one more hour. Well, we got less than an hour. So y'all still got time to download the Power 99 the Mix app right now. Or go to the page Power 99 the Mix. Go ahead and download it. Or go to the main look page. Thank y'all so much for liking the page. And less than a week, we are almost at 100 followers. So, not 100, I'm sorry, but 1,000 followers. So, look. See y'all messing with it a little bit.
Big bag busting out the belly band, take a member, let's
Hey, 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 hey.
bags busting out the belly band, take a man, Birkin back, body back, and all you bitches fuck.
If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up.
If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck.
If it's up, then it's
up, then it's up, then it's stuck.
gotta play it safe. No face, no case. Hey, I know y'all was rocking to that, but we got something else for y'all. So y'all keep on jamming to the mix because we ain't done yet. This for the ladies.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Ju.
Hey.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh.
Hey.
Finna make me a profit. When the liquor hit, then the bitch get toxic. I've been lit since brunch, that shit. 42 for the table, let's pop shit. Missionaire or doggy style on my top shit. Pussy ass niggas hating on me from the closet. Hoes tryna call me a snake, shit I guess I can relate. A bitch spit a whole lot of venom. And since these hoes all rats, when they come around me, all I see is a whole lot of dinner. I walk around the house butt naked and I stop at air mirror just to stare at my own posterior. I don't give a fuck who talk behind my back. The bitch knew better than to let me hear. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees. Hoes say they wish a bitch would, and I'm a genie. Bitch so high, gotta stay in bikini. Got a girl, but he keep begging to see me. I love it when a nigga got a mouth full of BBs. No, I'm not a patient, better let him treat me. I gotta be a doctor, how I'm ordering CCs. Go to your place, no face, no case. Ain't 9% tint in a blacked out race. I remember hoes used to clap for me happily. Now I'm bossed up and them same hoes mad at me. Acting like they rhyme whole time trying to pass me. Watching me go through it, still trying to drag me. Acting like you winning if you think about it actually. Are they supporting you or really just attacking me? I don't give a fuck about a girl trying to bash me. I'm the shit heard the recording academy. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking
Y'all,
ass
this
on my
how
thigh shit.
this how to hype me up Queen B in the studio. Y'all go ahead, download the Power 99 the Mix app. Again, go like the page on Facebook. Go like the main little page. Go ahead and follow us. Instagram page. Got the Mix Boss Lady, y'all. If you would like to put your business on the air, hit us up. If you want your song in rotation for the artist, y'all hit us up. If you want to come into the studio,
bitch ain't hurting. Look, I ain't even finna argue
The
with
doors
bitch.
of Power 99 is
None of
open.
these hoes saying shit to my
We
face.
want you
And none of
here
these hoes finna see
in
me
the
at the
studio
bank.
with
And I'ma
us.
keep talking
We
out
wanna
shit that I
interview
won't.
you.
Not dare when
We
these
wanna
hoes
see
come
what's
tell me I
going on
can't.
in
We
your
ain't even
business.
speaking if the nigga ain't
Your
spinning.
life.
He can never say that I
Now,
was
we
winning his
put
women.
you
I don't even let niggas
the
know where I
map,
stay.
okay?
Damn if you think you popping up on this pimpin'. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass
And
on my
then
thigh
if
shit.
y'all got
Hands
some
on my knees,
topics
shaking
that
ass
y'all
on my
want us to
thigh
talk
shit.
about, y'all know we ready to have a grown folk
Hands on my knees,
conversation.
shaking ass on my
If
thigh
y'all
shit.
got something y'all want us to bring up that y'all ain't quite ready to talk about, don't worry about it.
Hands on my knees.
I ain't look at it. We got you covered.
You ready?
Hey. So we back on, y'all. Hey, and if the beat drop, you know Lil Ju made it. It's something about those. Something about those. And if the beat drop, you know Lil Ju made it.
All right, we back, y'all. We back for the second half of Main Look. Shout out to everybody still tuning in. Hey, everybody that's watching from Facebook or whatever streaming platform you're on, share the live feed to your news feed, man, to your timeline. Let's get these viewers up. We're trying to get the biggest traction we can. You know what I'm saying? We just starting out. We appreciate everybody that's fucking with us though. You know what I'm saying? Man, look. And shout out to everybody showing love to the intro song that's gonna be out on our platforms next week. Second half of the show coming right up. So what we got going on?
Man, we're talking about business practices.
Where did we leave off though? I just want to know where we left off.
We left off at talking about these expectations that people have in these unrealistic relationships before they even get to the point where they are in the relationship.
Okay, so we cool on that. I just
we gonna get into them business practices.
Okay, and like we said, the name of the show, the focus of the show this time is it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. We just want to preach and practice about execution of certain shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about what you are actually doing, but the way you execute it is what matters and how to be received into the intended party. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to shout out Cynthia Daniels, real positive black woman in Memphis, Tennessee. She threw the Soul Food Truck Festival this weekend. I just want to give her a round of applause real quick for a great event. Yeah. Cynthia Daniels, the Food Truck Festival. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
Me and my homegirl, Kay Marie, we went and checked out the event. It was real nice, you know what I'm saying? Had it all set up nice, wasn't no bullshit. You couldn't get in with no guns and knives and all this shit. It was the good older crowd. Hey, shout out to them Cougars, because y'all was out there at the Food Truck Fest. I almost made a post when we was there, like, man, the Cougars is here.
And in the building.
Even though we wasn't in no building.
I don't know if I like the name Cougar. You know, we was talking about that the other day.
What else you gonna be?
You know, I almost go with the MILF or I go with the Cougar.
Go with the who? The MILF?
Yeah.
I like MILF.
I go with the MILF or I go with the Cougar. Please don't call me no Cougar, because I can't do nothing for you. You know, them Cougars, they just want to have a little good time with you.
Slick different though.
It's very different.
But we're not talking about Cougars.
Okay,
we're talking about the Food Truck Fest, you know what I'm saying? And they had some dope performers at that joint. Shout out my girl Kia Johnson. She had the ladies going crazy with the Beyonce she was
She though? Yeah. I'm like, get it. Yeah. Like, look, shout out to the band, y'all. Plug in my boy Mike Mosby. Mm-hmm. Jonathan was out on the bass out there. Yeah. They did their thing. Shout out to y'all,
I fuck with Mike Mosby too for a long time. He done played behind me in a lot of live bands.
Like for real though. And then shout out to what he doing out here for these boys out here.
So it was a good event, you know what I'm saying? Dozens and dozens of food trucks, just, you know what I'm saying, all congregated in one area. It wasn't nothing that you couldn't find if you wanted. It was so much shit.
I had some nachos, y'all.
Barbecue nachos.
I had some barbecue nachos, but let me tell y'all something about that. I do got a story behind it. I always got something.
Let's hear what she say.
I'm gonna give y'all my first review.
My girl Coco said, "Don't call her a cougar."
Yeah, I know that's right, Coco. We ain't cougars out here in these streets.
It's different levels of cougars now on 37. You gotta be like 55.
You gotta be old. Yeah, okay then. Say that, cause. But don't call me no cougar.
To the younger generation, though, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a cougar.
The cougars, and
but them little young ones be trying to come out. I be, stand down, little partner.
They call older men Jaguars and shit. Don't call me.
Oh, Lord. I be calling them Thundercats.
I ain't even got enough money to get a Jaguar.
I say, what's up, Thundercat?
I'm going to look at your ass crazy as hell.
So, y'all, look. The first review that I got is... the food truck that I stopped at, y'all. And I got me some barbecue nachos. The barbecue nachos was good. The lines was long, but, you know, that was expected because there was a lot of people out there, but it was still nice. It was so much to spread around. But what attracted me to this particular food truck was the name.
What was the name of it?
The name of the food truck was, or is, Little Miracles. Little Miracles. And... what the food truck stands for it's called Little Miracles Food Truck. But what I read on the outside of the food truck is love is our secret ingredient with a dash of helping the homeless and a pinch of spreading autism awareness.
Okay.
So the food truck is not only a food truck with catering and meal prep, But again, they align with a purpose. It's not just about making money.
With the autism.
You know what I'm saying? And then helping the homeless and all of that. Like I mess with people that's out here giving back. Oh, you already know it. As a nonprofit founder myself, shout out to Fit for a Purpose nonprofit, y'all. Y'all mess with it, y'all. I got a mentorship for high school seniors. I got a heart for the kids, y'all.
Okay.
And then I also got a mental health awareness program called the STRIDE program, social, emotional, and mental health awareness. So I'm all for the give back.
Yeah, I better fuck with my girl if you know what I'm saying. Any of that hit shit, any of that strikes your fancy, get with her, man. Fit for a purpose.
For real.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying, that kind of struggle. What's the nachos good?
The nacho was fat.
Okay.
The nachos are fat. And then shout out to my girl that I seen in that thing. Her brand is called Dominique Lachey, but her name is Terica Williams, y'all. Y'all go mess with her, y'all. We go way back. I used to be her daughter's teacher, but she got a dope clothing line, and she had something I hate that I missed. She had this throw it in the bag, like this promo going on for throwing it in the bag, like for $45, $65. You had like a certain amount of time to throw whatever you wanted in the bag.
Threw everything and got
Man, we sitting over there talking and taking pictures. I didn't get a chance to throw me nothing in the bag.
Shout out to the stand, the CBD stand.
Woo, y'all, this it right here.
CBD stand.
The CBD stand, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. This kind of inspired the topic.
Yeah.
It's not what you do; it's how you do it.
Yeah.
So, okay, in some states, y'all know marijuana is legal. Some states, not here in Tennessee though, not here. Now, we got a lot of CBD dispensaries going on. We got a lot of spots. We got a lot of stuff going on here in the city of Memphis.
We do.
And you get to these smoke shops and you go in there, all of the products are CBD products. They got the stuff for the hookahs and all of that. And so we go to this particular stand. Mm-hmm. Now, this particular stand, it said that the company, the highlight of the company was it was a CBD.
Yeah.
But when you get there, they got their little poster up.
Everything.
The folks said, biggest day, THC infused.
Yeah. So they kind of that inspired it. We like, damn, like they really came out of here, you know what I'm saying, on this umbrella. But when they get here, you know what I'm saying, it's okay. They just
unplugged it.
That's what we was like, dang, it ain't what you do, it's how you do this.
It's how you do it. And then on top of that, we just gonna be real with y'all. Yeah. They wasn't no color folks.
Yeah, they was others.
They weren't cut. They was white.
Yeah,
they was white. Let's just go and see.
That was a smart ass little move.
That was
smart.
smart.
You just get you come with the presentation as far as you just business personified and shit. You're doing one thing, and when you get out there, you know what I'm saying. You got pre-rolls and all types of THC oil and all this shit. I was like, okay, this is a nice little one-stop shop right here. But I know you can't advertise that. When, you know what I'm saying, when you coming into it, like when you trying to get that spot and shit. So it's all about execution. I say this shit all the time. Like the way you present yourself in a situation will be directly responsible for the success of that situation. So you know what I'm saying. You gotta play this shit into all the experiences and situations in your life. Like it be making me think about other situations and shit, like as far as me presenting myself as a business to people, like the ways of going around, and, you know, like I might want to get straight to the point of this, but if what reels you in is something else, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know, more professional, I'm gonna come with that and then, you know what I'm saying, get on down to the part where I'm trying to get you at. So it ain't what you do. It's how you do it. And going back to the CBD stand, we gonna that spoke volume. Yeah. Because let's just keep it real. There's a lot of people out here that use like recreational drugs. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and let me just say it on the mic. Coach K. Marie ain't no stranger to it. So you know what I'm saying? So I understand what's going on out here in these streets. Fact. But whatever you do, you don't have to do it as a presentation for everybody else to know and see.
You know what I'm saying? It does not have to be in the slash show. It does not have to be on the live. It does not have to be, you know.
It ain't gotta be directly in your face all the time.
No, because the thing about it is, whether it's that or something else, if it's not something that majority of people do, you're gonna be judged like based off what you present to somebody. Yeah. So we have to be careful, like as business owners, like even, you know, like now it's almost like a prerequisite for an employer to like go to
go
your
on your
social
Facebook and
media
shit.
page to see how you govern yourself on social media.
Definitely. So you better be very cognizant of that and have your shit private if you know what I'm saying. If you like to live your life with, you know what I'm saying, no apologies and all this shit. Be very cognizant of the fact that jobs do look at your Facebook and all your social media. But
you can do what you want to do now. You grown, you can do what you want to do.
Right.
But you just got to be ready to accept how people perceive you.
You got to know its consequences for every action. So the way you play your shit is how it's going to lay out, how it's going to play out towards the end. So be real mindful of knowing saying how you do shit. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Execution is everything.
Period. That's even in relationships, y'all. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it.
It's the same thing as far as me being an artist and shit. When people coming up to me and they want to work with me and shit, like it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Don't come to me expecting that I'm just gonna automatically fuck with you just because, you know what I'm saying, you trying to get out here. No, I'm a whole business out here. Like my time it costs. Like, I could be doing something. You can't get no free verses or nothing. Like, I don't mean no disrespect about that, but you're gonna have to, know what I'm saying, drop some money in my pocket. Like I do this shit for real.
And I had to learn that, like, you know, me, I make money, and please y'all don't take this out of context. I make money with my mouth. Don't look.
I like the way this sounds.
I know you did.
I know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. When I open my mouth and I speak, you know what I'm saying? I know that what comes out of my mouth is gonna be genuine, it's gonna be pure, and it's gonna have purpose behind it. And the thing about me is I have such compassion for other people that because my business is aligned with coaching people, consulting people. I've been a manager my entire life, so I've always trained somebody. Then I went from managing to teaching, so of course I'm always feeding knowledge to somebody.
Right.
So it's second nature for me to do that. But now that I have my own coaching and consulting business, it's like because I have a heart to help people, as soon as somebody call me or reach out to me, it's like I want to give them so much, and then I have to remember that this is a part of my business now. Right. So I really have to like govern how I do it, and then I don't have to be rude about it again. Going back to that, it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Right.
So the way, if you are one of those people that do a lot of like giving out free stuff, when you're trying to make money, and because you don't want to be mean or you don't want nobody to say you're getting too heavy or this, that, and the other, this is the way you handle that situation. Number one, you get you some type of schedule link or some type of calendar link. When you drop somebody that link, and you let them know that, you know, hey, I have A, B, and C going on. Right now, I can't talk to you about that. So let me go ahead and give you my link so we can schedule some time where I can give you my undivided attention. Number one, you already setting the tone that you're a business owner. You're not being rude, you're being direct.
Right.
People get being direct and rude mixed up.
Right.
And then not only that, you know, if they start to talk to you about such and such and such and such, the way you get them off is that you start to ask them questions. Okay, so what can I do for you? You know what I'm saying? When you start asking them that, okay, then, well, hey, let me go ahead and let you know, okay, for this right here, I do A, B, C, and D. And you have to, like, transition that conversation, whether you out here, whether you're selling clothes, whether you're selling jewelry, makeup, whatever. If you're a makeup artist, if you're a host that hosts events, people want to get you to come out, but they don't really want to, like, they don't want to plant a seed into what you're doing, but they want you to come out and hype them up.
People approach people wrong.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a right and wrong way to do everything. Like, as far as you reaching out to a person to get them to patronize your event or come perform at your event or whatever, like, you need to be already thinking in the mind of some way compensating that person for their time or their talents.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't even got to be an exorbitant amount of shit, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying, be respectful of that person's time and shit, because, you know what I'm saying, they could be doing something else with their time that is, you know what I'm saying, putting money in their pocket. So, you know, if you're going to come with, if you're going to come and get me to perform at your show and you can't necessarily meet my fee that I have, make it easy on me. Like,
Come on, meet me somewhere.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting in free. You know what I'm saying? I can bring a few people with me. You gotta feed me, get me drunk. You know what I'm saying? Something like you have to make it to where I'm not spending money.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, when I'm at your event, I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, doing these things. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna get some drinks. I'm gonna tell some people where I'm gonna be, and they gonna come with me.
Yep.
And shit. So it's all about a, you know what I'm saying, quid pro quo thing. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
And that's the bottom line, y'all.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. We just have to do better by people.
Yeah.
You know, if you want people, like, it go back to the golden rule: treat people the way you want to be treated. And I was looking at, somebody posted something on Facebook the other day, and they said that people expect for you, if you start a business, people expect for you to give them 50% off what you provide, but they'll go and pay full price to somebody else. I don't understand that. Why wouldn't you want to sew, you know what I'm saying, right there to somebody that can sew back into you? You know what I'm saying?
That's an ugly cloud that we got over us. Like,
yeah.
We don't even want to give it to, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers who look like us, but go to, you know what I'm saying, a white person business establishment, and you're going to pay them 3 times the cost.
But on the flip side,
No.
some of us don't know how to do business neither.
True.
Some of us do not know how to conduct businesses, but got whole businesses out here, unprofessional. Not just the fact that they're rude. I mean, they're direct, but some people are rude, and you do need better practices when you're handling people as far as customer service, or whenever you provide any type of service and you want somebody to commit themselves or pay you for something.
It ain't what you do, it's how
It's
you do
how you do
it. Shout
it.
out to my girl Kiara tuning in from Facebook jail. She can't comment, but I know that motherfucker say she watching. She said that's the topic for a whole nother show.
Man, it is. Yes, it is. But another thing is not what you do, it's how you do it. Like, what I have noticed what's going on now is as adults, we got this whole, I'm grown, I can do me, I can do this and I can do that, you know. You really, you can do you can be you, but be the best version of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be the best version of you. Like, don't get mad.
I feel like you finna get ready to talk about being a hoe.
No, I'm just saying, you know, people just feel like, you know, I'm gonna be me unapologetically, but that don't give you an excuse to go out here and to be a mean person.
Yeah.
You know, just to make it
Okay,
simple
I see
and
what
sweet.
you're saying, yeah.
They don't give you a reason to go out here, like, I'm turning up on these folks, haters hour, you know what I'm saying, doing all that old extra
I don't
stuff.
like folks like that. I don't
That
like,
extra
I
stuff.
don't like that energy like that.
Like, then you get on social media and you going off on the world because people not, what they doing is matching your energy.
Yeah.
Like, what they doing is matching your negative energy. So it's not, again, what you do is how you do it. You can be so right about how you feel about a situation. Somebody could have wronged you in the worst way, but how you handle it, again, is how you're going to have to live with it. Like, how you respond to it, how you react. It is all up to you, and you got to be ready to accept accountability for your part in anything. Yeah. So again, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So I want y'all to tell me in the comments, wherever you are listening from, name something that you feel like relates to. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. go ahead and tune in. Put some of that in the comments so we can see some of y'all perspectives on it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
My boy Beaver said he used to be like that. He grown a lot since then. I can see it on you too, bro. Like when I seen you out the last few times, I was like, man, my boy got some growth about him. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different type of energy that you projecting off with yourself as we live, as we get older, man. We grow, we get smarter. Well, the motherfuckers who need to be getting smarter get smarter. Like you can't always expect the same thing from everybody.
For real.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I definitely give props to the people who grow and evolve and shit. That's what life is about. You can't stay in the same mind state all, you know what I'm saying, your life.
Like we are ever evolving, and it's not even just about as years go on. Man, this thing is seasonal.
Yeah.
And as I've gotten into my 30s, and I've learned, and thank God I've been aligned with some amazing people. And, you know, I listen to things. I absorb all wisdom. I like being in a room with people that's smarter than me.
Yeah.
And one of the things I learned is that every season we should be evolving or changing.
Right.
Like first of all, if it wasn't a need for change, it wouldn't be seasons.
Right.
We wouldn't go through changes. Like if it wasn't a need for us to change, why do we have birthdays? Why do we even know that this is a new year in our life? Like, because there is something that needs to happen within that growth period. Like you going from winter, spring, summer, and fall. Are you thinking the same way you was in the first quarter of the year?
Hope not.
Or are you thinking the way you was thinking in the second quarter of the year?
My boy said if you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room.
You are in the wrong room, because what can you learn from people that don't know shit?
Right.
I mean, or that can't help you elevate in the mind. Like, not saying they don't know nothing. Let me take that back, because, you know, they may learn something from you, you know. And everybody can teach you something, even if they can teach you what not to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? They can teach you something, because experience is the best teacher. But another thing I've learned is that, like, you know how you have policy and procedures in businesses? Like, you can have non-negotiables in your life.
Yeah.
Like, certain things that's just a no-go for you.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
I touched on it earlier.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can make you a list of non-negotiables and stand firm on your non-negotiables.
Right.
Like, one of my non-negotiables is if you can't effectively communicate, I just don't want to have no dealings with you, because you're going to touch a nerve.
I agree with that.
And I like to communicate. And so if you don't know how to effectively communicate, it's just that we don't even need to have a conversation.
Yeah. So let's touch on it. Let's break down, you know what I'm saying, the skills of effectively communicating, because this shit is serious. Like,
It's very
it
serious.
plagues a lot of people in a lot of situations in life, man. First of all, number one is listening.
Come
Like,
on.
you have to be a good listener in a conversation for you to be effectively communicate. Because either you listening just to reply, you know what I'm saying. If you listening just to reply, you're not hearing what they're saying.
And
You know what I'm
not.
saying? You need to listen to what they're saying so you can understand their viewpoint, because you're trying to get them to understand your viewpoint.
And you gotta process it so
Yeah.
you can. You may have something in your mind that you was going to say,
Yeah.
but if you hear them out,
Right.
you may respond differently.
That's active listening.
That's active listening, not listening to just respond.
It involves hearing and understanding what a person is saying to you. Unless you understand clearly what a person is telling you, you can't respond appropriately.
You
That's what I just
cannot.
got through saying. Gain clarification by asking questions, or rephrase what you're being told, you know,
Exactly.
into a personable way. You know what I'm saying? So that it fits you, so that you fully understand the message that's being conveyed to you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be an active listener. That's number one.
That's number one.
Okay.
Another one is nonverbal communication.
Yep. Nonverbal communication.
Everything ain't always meant to be, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, said. Like,
Yeah.
again, you got to listen first. You got to listen. Because the words we choose, they really may not necessarily portray how we really feel.
Yeah.
And so you really got to process that thing. You got to think about it
That's,
before.
man, body language matters like a
Period.
motherfucker. Like, you could be telling me one thing, but
Period.
I could notice that, you know what I'm saying, the way that you're sitting or being nonchalant about it, or, you know what I'm saying, you're not really attentive. The pitch and the tone in which you responded to me all that shit
Their,
plays
their
into
body,
it.
and then even if you're on the phone with somebody, like the way the people can tell how, if you're like, I don't know if any of the listeners right now have ever worked on the phone. If you're in a bad mood, and you know what I'm saying, it's gonna come off in your tone, like how you know what I'm saying. If you rolling your eyes, people gonna feel that.
Yeah.
You gotta know that people can feel your energy.
I had to put that aside when I was in the call center. Like, no matter, you know what I'm saying, how fucked up my day was prior to me getting there, I got to come on with the happy voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can get these sales in. And
Yes.
shit. Like, yeah, that
And
shit.
you can't have that look, I'm just doing this just to be doing this type of,
Yeah.
because again, your body language gonna tell it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
And when your body language is stronger than what comes out of your voice, because you can flodge with your voice, but your body language ain't gonna lie.
My girl Coco said active listening, acknowledging, and gaining acceptance are all parts of effective communication.
Yes. Another one, like she just said, gaining clarity. Like when you communicate, like you gotta give clarity.
Yeah.
You gotta be clear.
So that's like, you know what I'm
And you
saying,
gotta
get
be
to the
cl-
fucking point.
Get to the point.
Yeah.
Be clear and concise.
Yeah.
Like say what you mean
Yeah,
what you say.
Single out, you know what I'm saying, the main subject of what you're trying to do. Don't beat around the bush a little bit, but you know what I'm saying, get to the point of what you're trying to say, because you're going to lose the person.
Like you can fix it up as many different ways as you want to, but you still need to make sure you are clear with your words.
Yeah.
If you are excessive with your words, then the listener will either just lose focus or just really just don't know what you're talking
Put it
about.
like
You're
this,
doing too much.
the way you talking to a motherfucker is the way that you want them to talk to you. Like, the response that you are trying to receive from the desired person, you need to be trying to receive the same response.
Come
so
on.
you need to talk to them in the same energy that, you know what I'm saying, that you
That's
trying to
it.
get for
That's
that.
it.
Like, that shit really fucking matters, man. Like, you got to understand this shit. Effectively communicating will help you in a lot of situations in life. We black people, you know what I'm saying? Let's just get to the point. We niggas. Effectively communicate will get you out of situations with the police, man. Like, for real.
It will. Even going through school, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
being effectively communicating with your teachers. Like I've seen, you know, being a teacher or just being heavily involved in the school system. I've seen where kids, you don't know what they're going through at home that's causing them to fall behind in school. Like, you got to learn early how to effectively communicate, because, you know, nobody may not know what you are experiencing if you don't communicate it. Like, you got to open your mouth.
There was a good lesson that was taught in Lean on Me. Like, Joe Clark, he was
Yeah.
out there with I forget her name, you know, the young black
Yeah.
girl that was on there. You know what I'm saying? He was really involved in her life, trying to see what she was going on, what she
Yeah.
got going on and shit.
And then what he did, I'm glad you brought that up, was he became more personable.
Cause he
when
was
you
a hard rock at
yeah,
first.
when you
Yeah.
become personable with somebody, and just like me, I'm a transparent person. So because I'm so transparent, you know, and I'm an honest person, that's the type of respect I really like seek in the person that I'm communicating with. Like, I'm going to be transparent, I'm going to be open, so I expect for you to do the same with
Yeah.
me.
Try to, you know what I'm saying, have a little icebreaker in there. They're trying
Yeah.
to ease the conversation, you know what I'm saying? Make a joke, ask them about something that you know they're going to respond to that is very personable in your life, like something that you can relate to, and y'all have a similar story about this situation. You know what I'm saying? That'll kind of open the floodgates up a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is all shit that plays
For
into
real.
effectively communicating.
Like, so you gotta have this on your job. You gotta have this in your relationship. You gotta be able to
In
do this
life,
with your
period.
family, like in every area of your life.
Y'all
You,
saying, man, getting pulled over by the police.
Come
the
on.
way you talk to them, the way you carry yourself, all
Your
that
body
fucking shit
language,
matter.
all that.
Y'all know they ready to kill
you
us
sitting
for
there
anything
frowned up.
anyway. Yeah.
They looking at you like
Yeah.
the fuck.
Like these motherfuckers smart too. They know when we with the shit. They know when we bullshit. I have been blessed to, man, not have a gun pulled in my face over, you know what I'm saying, a traffic stop.
Yeah.
Like, I've had guns pulled in my face by police, but it wasn't over a traffic stop. It might have been in some mixed company and they didn't know what, you know what I'm saying, what was going on. But when I get pulled over, man, my hands is on the steering wheel. I'm looking directly at the cop. I'm not flinching or looking at different areas in the car. I ask him, can I reach and get my wallet real quick? You know what I'm
You're
saying?
not
It's just-
speaking quicker than what he's saying to you, like,
I'm-
what you pull me over for?
Right,
I ain't
right.
did nothing,
I ain't
all
tryna-
that old
yeah,
extra
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, like for real. This is shit to save our life, man. For
Come
real.
on.
Like we niggas, we have to be very cognizant of shit like this.
Let's see, empathy. Like me, I'm an empathetic person. I'm very compassionate.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got a problem with this.
I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. It depends on your line of work.
I'm
also.
honest, though.
Like it depends on the purpose behind the communication.
Yeah.
Again, y'all know I'm a purpose-seeking coach, so I'm always talking about purpose. It's the purpose behind the conversation. Like, is this a situation that where you should be empathetic in? Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm communicating with somebody, if you're telling me what's going on with you, like, I need to tap in so I can get a better understanding. It's just about knowing what you're talking about with who you're talking about it with. And 9 times out of 10, how somebody start a conversation, you almost got to meet them right there in their spirit.
Yeah.
You do got to meet them where they at. If you go over them, then they gonna shut down, or they not gonna know how to communicate with you no more. If you come under them, they gonna overthrow what you talking about.
Well, no, so I learned that I had a problem with this. So what I do is, I go through the motions of actually, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know what I'm saying, actively listen to what she's saying or what they're saying, even if it may not directly affect me. It's just understanding your viewpoint on it to see if it's logical and all this shit.
And that goes into the next one.
Like I think the fact that you actually, you know what I'm saying, just caring about, directly caring, like that's kind of, you know, minuscule to the whole situation.
Yeah.
Like what you're really doing is showing them that you care about, you know what I'm saying, what they got going on. Yeah.
Most definitely. And that's being open-minded.
Right. So
like that's being open-minded.
Yeah, so I go through the motions, and you know what I'm saying, they say what you do. If you do it enough times, it becomes a habit. So, you know, try and change.
The biggest thing is respect.
Yeah.
Again, go back to the golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated. If you don't want nobody talking at you, you know what I'm saying, then don't talk at them. Like even from an adult to a child. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to know how to, like, even though them our kids, you got to respect your kids and their feelings to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's a big thing that we don't talk about a lot.
Yeah, I allow my kids to express how they feel because I don't want them to go out and project their anger or their frustration on somebody else because I'm not listening.
We could not do that. It would shut the fuck up
And
go
that's
sit
why we
your
be
ass
round.
down.
That's why we grew up on Nook if you buck. You know what I'm saying? That's why we be so rowdy and ready to pop off.
Yeah.
Because it's like we feel like we weren't being heard.
Yeah. Even though that I really don't, I feel like that made us different type of people. Like
And the times are different.
Yeah, we way tougher than, I ain't gonna lie, we
Our
way
generation.
than
Like
the
for
new
real, we done
generation.
pacified them. I know man's are good and
But
spoiled.
yeah, but society is to blame for a little bit of that too. Like society soft as a motherfucker. Like when
It's social media.
When they took whoopings out of school, that really did.
I think
a lot
it's
of
social
shit.
media.
Yeah.
I think social media plays because it's pressure.
Think so.
My son went down to a school in Mississippi and he talking about how, you know, the guys down there driving in the big trucks and the this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? And it's the presence of other children because you got to think about when you was a child, you know, every child has a dream of doing something. And so they're looking at what's going on around them. And if your family, you can't communicate to your family that I'm mad, I'm angry because we don't have money. And I can't do what my friends doing. You know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck up.
And you tell them, man, I'm working 2 jobs, and your dad ain't doing this, and this, and you know all that old extra stuff. That's not an understanding.
That's a deep situation right there.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation.
Because it's a lot of emotion playing with it. Like you
whole-
tired because you work all the time. He tired because he got to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? From in his social life, man, life is rough. This shit ain't easy on none of us.
No, it ain't.
This shit ain't easy on none of us, man.
But the thing about it is, no matter what you are going through, you can get through it. Number one, you gotta communicate. Whether you're communicating with others or whether you're communicating with God, whether you're communicating in the spirit, whatever you pray to, sometimes you gotta lift that stuff up. You gotta get it up out of your system. If you got some negative vibes, you got some negative energy, if you are hurt, if you are bothered, if you are out here just got a whole chip on your shoulder like it's you against the world, you got to communicate and let that stuff out. Don't keep it bottled in. And you got to effectively communicate it. Find you somebody you can talk to about what's bothering you before you be out here making everybody else's life a living hell because you ain't got your emotions under control. Like real talk. We getting almost at the end, y'all.
Coming towards the end of the show, y'all.
Before we end for the night, y'all, let us tell y'all this. If you have not downloaded the app, I know y'all enjoy watching us on Facebook Live and all that, but you might get to a point where you can't watch us on Facebook Live. Download the Power 99 The Mix app. Go ahead and download Power 99 Gospel app too, because you know I serve a great God, and so we like to hype up because it's a team here, y'all. Go ahead and download the apps. Go follow the pages on Facebook.
Power99DaMixx. Main Look, the fan page. Shout out to everybody who done like that page.
Man, y'all turn us up.
We got 900 likes on that John already. John ain't been made a week. Like I said, I got a lot of homies who done downloaded the Power 99 app. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate y'all.
They be sending me screenshots of them.
Shout out.
While they on the road. I got truck driver homies and shit, you know what I'm saying? Be just riding and playing and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody.
Yes. Y'all can inbox us on Main Look. Inbox us on our page with your topic requests.
Right.
What's those hard conversations?
You ain't even got to inbox us. Like the fan page is for direct interaction. We want y'all to be able
Post up.
to feel free
to
say whatever you want.
Post
drop
up.
suggestions. Drop show topics.
Listen. We got the jackass wall. We ain't putting nobody on this shit,
y'all.
y'all.
We ain't even hit that junk yet.
We ain't even. So listen, you had a bad experience somewhere. Y'all, send it our way.
Send it to us, yeah.
We might check it out.
Yeah, you can remain anonymous if it's a negative, you know what I'm saying, connotation about it.
And we ain't trying to turn nobody down, but
my nigga Q, I seen him on Facebook. My nigga Q, you know what I'm saying, he said Chick-fil-A on Winchester, you know what I'm saying, they need to be put on the jackass wall. Because my boy said he put in an online order, and you know what I'm saying, he waited 30 minutes to come get that motherfucker. And that's still with the shit.
That's one Chick-fil-A that I don't care for.
Yeah, somebody said that's the devil's Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I ain't gonna say that's the devil's Chick-fil-A. They might be the hood Chick-fil-A. They might be the hood Chick-fil-A, because baby, the one down the state line, the line be wrapped around the plaza, and they be moving. They so professional. They so happy. They come all out to your car taking your order. So y'all.
Download the Power 99 app. This has been episode 2 of Main Look. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm sure my coworker feels the same. My co-host, I mean. Who we got coming up next after us?
Man, we got the lounge coming in with SSB. So we you know what? It might be just a laid back type of evening, y'all. And then just enjoy the vibe here on Power 99, y'all. So y'all get ready for something new next week.
Yeah, we'll be back. Like I said, feel free to drop everything on the fan page, man. We gonna do our best to try to, you know what I'm saying, interact with everybody. Any events y'all want us to come check out, you know.
Birthday shout outs, y'all. Listen.
Shout out,
if it's mama birthday, listen. Tell mama download the app so we can shout mama out.
Let us know.
Let us know. Let us know what those. Listen, y'all know. We talk about grown folks conversation, but we know y'all got some kids and stuff like that. Look, if your child out here doing it big, if you got a young artist in the making,
let us know.
Let us know. We're going to put the kids on the map.
As always, my long live my boy CO's up in heaven. He can't be here with us. We're going to drop this undeniable song, What I Didn't Do, on the way out. You can check the album out. LLCO on all platforms. This has been episode 2 of Main Look. We appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're going to see y'all next week.
Yeah. Man, look, said it's a laid back kind of night, y'all. Hey.
With the niggas that I can't do. Gotta hustle real hard cause the rent due. Never lie about what I've been through. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. One thing I won't say is what.
Run it back, run it back. Hey.
niggas that I can too. Gotta hustle real hard cause the rent due. Never lie about what I've been through. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. Be real or they hold it against you. So one thing I won't say is what I didn't do. I keep it real with the niggas that I can too. Gotta hustle real hard cause the rent due. Never lie about what I've been through. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. Be real or they hold it against you. So one thing I won't say is what I didn't do. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. And if I ain't done it, bet I'm fit to. All the line what I'm finna put it into. I can shine telling everything I've been through. I done grind from the bottom just to reach the top. And I bet there's some word that I get to. I hustle no stop, I do it around the clock. Cause I know where this hard work can get you. Look, I got lost nothing to switch up. Only roll with they one niggas. Yeah, I gotta get it. Cause if the fam don't eat, then it's gonna be an issue. On the double roll like some tissue. Or out of raw just to get up. Plus I'm full of gas like a filler. That's just real, no filler. This year I'm turning up with all my niggas. Undeniable, know we bout to kill them. Money game, baby, watch me deliver. Nothing changed, I just got a little sicker. We been doing this since I can remember. Never fall, it ain't even September. With my dogs like I'm stuck in the kennel. You niggas talk, but you really beginners. When you looking, know you staring at winners. Keep it real, ain't no reason to lie. Let me get my eyes with a palm to my chest and a palm to the sky. They say that word is bond. Well, that's all I get, cause that's all a nigga got. And my word is to keep grinding. And I promise to never stop. Plus I keep it real with the niggas that I can too. Gotta hustle real hard cause the rent due. Never lie about what I've been through. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. Be real or they hold it against you. So one thing I won't say is what I didn't do. I keep it real with the niggas that I can too. Gotta hustle real hard cause the rent due. Never lie about what I've been through. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. One thing I won't say is what I didn't do. Be real or they hold it against you. So one thing I won't say is what I didn't do. Nigga,
Me and my niggas gon' climb to the top. Me and my niggas gon' grind for the guap. Me and my niggas gon' shine. Think not you alive, we hot. This how we rock. Straight progression. Take some lesson. Eat the first plate. Then
Hey, what the name of the song?
hey man, look. Hey man, look. I'm fresh as hell and I'm steady reppin' my hood. Don't interfere with that, man, look. She fine as hell and she twerking like she should. That ass is looking fat, man, look. I'm counting money, staying out the way and I'm good. I'm stacking up them racks, man, look. Don't fuck with me cause I swear your life you get took. And that's a fucking fact, man, look. Yeah, ho.
Man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Hey, man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Man, look. Hey, man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Hey, man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Man, look.
I'm on it, go get the bread if you want it. Don't try to copy, can't duplicate me. I'm one of a kind, you can't clone it. Hey, start some shit and I'm ready. No holding back or just let me go. Man, look on Power 99, you can catch me on your radio. Hey, I'm moving, everything I said has been proven. My mind frame, gotta win the game, now we ain't doing no losing. My trap house booming, I'm slanging clothes and this music. No one man should have all this power. I got the juice and I use it. Hey, full speed running. You best believe that I'm coming. I'm downtown doing brunch and mimosas, slapping ass on your woman. Nah, we don't read from the same book. I'm trying to get my name booked. If the conversation ain't compensation, I walk away just like man, man, look. I'm fresh as hell and I'm steady reppin' my hood. Don't interfere with that, man, look. She fine as hell and she twerking like she should. That ass is looking fat, man, look. I'm counting money, staying out the way and I'm good. I'm stacking up them racks, man, look. Don't fuck with me cause I swear your life you get took. And that's a fucking fact, man, look. Yeah, ho.
Man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Hey, man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Man, look. Hey, man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Hey, man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Man, look.
Legend in the making, you can see it is me. Keep the chopper close by like a Vietnamese. She gon' fall in love after being with me. Said it running to the money, all I see is the cheese. Ain't shit you can do to change that. Never switch up, I'm on the same track. I don't give a fuck what a nigga got to say. You think about me, I'ma be the same cat. Yeah, my resume looking better than ever. Get this shit up out your head, I'm ahead of your level. Adding to my list of accomplishments. Bitch, nigga, don't compare me to a regular fella. Parked in the front, you can see me back then. Wanna know what's going on, nigga, tap in. Finna rate the bar, I'ma be a movie star. Gotta do my own stunts, cause I'm about to action. I'ma smoke weed, I'ma talk my shit. Got a problem with it, you can suck my dick. I don't fuck with these niggas, I ain't got no money to feed niggas. They be on their fuck type shit.
500 or better to get you a verse, and you know I'm gon' kill it, better get you a hearse. Number one first, I don't even rehearse, I don't go on reverse, I'm saying.
Hey man, look, I'm fresh as hell and I'm steady reppin' my hood. Don't interfere with that. Hey man, look, she fine as hell and she twerking like she should. That ass is looking fat, man, look. I'm counting money, staying out the way and I'm good. I'm stacking up them racks, hey man, look. Don't fuck with me cause I swear your life you get took. And that's a fucking fact, hey man, look. Yeah, ho.
Man, look.
Yeah, ho.
Hey, man,